Hello everyone, I hope you're all well and enjoyed chapter 1, where along with Kalam and his father, we went into the Rameswaram town because we find out that Kalam has some really urgent matter to attend to. Now, we don't know what the matter is yet, but we're going to find out today in chapter 2. So let's do it. In less than 10 minutes, Kalam had pedaled far away from Shankar Mama's field to his class teacher Punakai's house at the far end of town. He parked his cycle and jumped over the tall hedge, landing lightly on his feet. Bali was already there, keeping a steady watch at the door. Bali was the star of Vivekananda Vidyalaya. Big and beefy, he was part of most sports teams in school and was one of the town's best swimmers. He called over to Kalam. From behind the bushes, they could see a giant of a woman leaving the house, a cat squirming in her arms. "That's her, leaving for the Saturday market," whispered Kalam. "She usually takes a short round, picking up milk and vegetables. I've clocked her return at 15 minutes. 23, in case she has a unusually large load, or if the cat runs away. Let's hurry." The plan was this: find the exam answer sheets and check Bali's grades on it. Change them if need be. Almost 13, Bali had been stuck in the third grade for the last 4 years. And it was not because he was stupid, even though a little less hardworking. Bali fared well in all subjects except maths, which was taught by Punikai. Since she was a great teacher and maths a compulsory subject, her word was final. In fact, very few dared to ever question Punakai. She was a monster no one risked to anger. She hated all the kids in school, but she especially hated Bali. And therefore, this time, Bali had taken lessons from Kalam to avoid any chance of Punakai failing him in the half-yearly exam. Needless to say, Kalam was very intelligent. Always top of his class and extremely curious, he had read and reread all the books he could lay his hands on. He was also quite an inventor, although it was not something that the townspeople cared for or even understood. Every time they saw him lugging inventions in his makeshift trolley, they would carelessly comment about all the garbage the boy collected. Yet, after all the tutoring from Kalam, rumor had it that Bali had failed yet again, and the two friends were determined to find out why. The boys silently made their way across the backyard and into the house through the kitchen door that had been left ajar. "We're in luck," said Bali, pointing at the bundles of answer sheets kept on a low table in the bedroom. "I will be on the lookout for Punakai. You find my paper." Kalam sat down on the floor and grabbed the first bundle, hurriedly sifting through the names on top. Wrong class. He picked up another bundle. And another, and another, and another, and another, and another. There were so many. Running out of time, Kalam was about to recommend coming back later when his eyes fell on a paper peeping out from a drawer in the table. And there it was, the bundle from their class. He pulled it out and found Bali's sheet. His eyes fleeted from one page to the next, his brain working a mile a minute, calculating numbers and sums, LCMs, HCFs, and fractions. You can see Kalam looking at the sheet and figuring out the numbers while Bali is on the lookout. Can you see how big and beefy he is? Okay. Immediately, Kalam realized there was something amiss. Most of the workings and answers were correct. In fact, there were a very few some Punakai had actually crossed out, but the marks had said otherwise. Bali! He screamed before remembering to lower his voice. Oh, we were right. Punakai is failing you on purpose. He quickly added the individual marks, dipped the fountain pen lying on the table in red ink, and changed the total from 15 to a whooping 45 out of 50. Placing everything back exactly where he found it, Kalam turned to Bali. The papers go directly to her secretary, who notes down the marks with little attention. This should take care of it now. Kalam noticed Bali breathing heavily, his face shining a bright red. I will kill that woman, he yelled. I will kill her. Kalam put a calming hand on his shoulder. We've done our bit, let's just go. But Bali was not ready. His lips curled up in a sly smile. Not yet. You go back to the bushes. I have to make a quick trip to her kitchen. Kalam gave Bali a concerned look, but knew better than to say anything. In a matter of minutes, Bali joined Kalam behind the bushes, his stomach bulging suspiciously, a wide grin on his face. I've got all her favorite butter biscuits, he panted, his eyes twinkling. The one she munches on all day. Now, these biscuits Punuka had boasted about to every person she could find. These were the biscuits her father had sent for her, and she would eat them, spraying everyone with wet crumbs and not sharing a single one. Kalam couldn't help but smile. It was 13 minutes into the mission, and they were running out of time. The two jumped over the head and sped out on the cycle. With the sun blazing overhead, it took them much longer to get to the seaside this time. Kalam pulled over. Have some biscuits before you leave, Abu, said Bali, wiping his sweaty face. Save me some. We can have them after school at the sleepover at your home tonight. For now, he had to rush to his daily job, delivering newspapers. That's it for chapter 2, and I'll see you soon for chapter 3. Bye.